Mzwai, any explosive revelations that were made today?
Oh, well, I don't know whether you characterize it as explosive, but quite important to listen to those recordings where senior officials are basically plotting to unseat, I would say, McBride. In fact, we listened to 2 recordings. So basically confirming some of the testimony he's been giving to say there's been an elaborate plot within those law enforcement agencies really to defeat the ends of justice, because it does look like there were certain people who just wanted to do their things their way.
So how does he draw the link between some of these officials and, as I mentioned, the former Police Minister Nathi Nhleko, whom he fingered as being part of this, and there's several other names as well that he mentioned? Does he draw them all together to create some sort of a bigger plot?
Remember, Tsepiso, the issue of him being suspended based on that report, Worksman's report, and then that was commissioned by Minister Nhleko, basically commissioning a private law firm to look at the state issues. And we ventilated that report, throughout the day. Basically, some of the issues that arose there, you can see that actually they are not even within the ambit of what they're supposed to do. So he's basically saying, these are the issues that are being put, and we are being charged for doing certain things. But guess what? The competent courts of law dismiss all of that. Why? Because all these things are being made up so that they can get rid of some of us. And
how does burning Mzwandile and the rendition saga fit into this?
Remember, when it happened, so there were already attempts or talks that Mzwandile Mbeje was going to be appointed the head of the Hawks. So given his central figure in all of that, so you can see, as I was saying, so that part of the bigger plot was to get someone like himself into heading the Hawks, and eventually he did.
So just going forward, I know obviously he's still very much in the midst of his testimony. What kind of case is he trying to table in terms of either those that were in charge of him were incompetent or had an even a bigger nefarious scheme in mind?
I think the case, or rather the answer he's trying to give, so when we started, Advocate Paul Pretorius asked the very important question to say, given that we have law enforcement agencies in this country with all the resources, so is it necessary to have a commission to basically deal with issues of corruption when there are a number of people who can do that? So the picture he's painting is that those law enforcement agencies were compromised deliberately by certain individuals who wanted to achieve their own ends.
All right, thank you very much, Mzwandile Mbeje, senior SABC political reporter. Let's take you back to Stephen now.